Inflation is quietly draining your savings every single day, and most people don't even realize how fast it's happening. You work hard, you save money, you try to be responsible. And then inflation shows up like a silent thief and takes a cut of everything you've earned. Prices go up, your dollar buys less, and before you know it, the money you thought would protect your future suddenly feels weaker than ever. And here's the scary part. A lot of people won't feel the true impact until it's too late. But not you, because today you're going to learn about 3 investments that many people call USA-proof. Because they tend to survive, and sometimes even grow, when inflation tries to destroy your wealth. But before we get into the 3 investments that can help protect your money, let me ask you something. When you look at your everyday expenses, groceries, gas, rent, bills, do you actually feel like your money goes as far as it used to? Think about that for a second. If your answer is no, then inflation has already started attacking you. Tell me in the comments, which expense has shocked you the most lately? Dropping your experience below might help someone else feel less alone. Now, let's get into it, because every minute you wait is a minute inflation keeps eating away at your savings. The first investment that can help fight back is something many wealthy people love, because it's simple, stable, and it has a long history of protecting value, precious metals, especially gold. Gold has been around for thousands of years, and no matter what happens to a country's economy, recessions, currency crashes, inflation spikes, gold tends to hold its value. It's like a financial seatbelt. It won't always make you rich overnight, but it's there to stop you from losing control when the economic road gets bumpy. What makes gold interesting is that whenever people lose trust in their currency, they often run toward gold. So when the dollar weakens, gold often gets stronger. Now ask yourself, if you had to protect a portion of your wealth from unpredictable inflation, would you rather keep it in a bank account slowly losing value, or in something that people around the world have trusted for centuries? Tell me what you think in the comments. But gold is just the beginning. The second investment might surprise you because it's something we use every single day, but most people don't realize its power. Real estate. Not just any real estate, the right kind. The kind that produces income, grows in value over time, and becomes more valuable when everything else becomes more expensive. Why is real estate so powerful during inflation? Simple. When inflation rises, the cost of building homes rises too. Materials, labor, land, everything gets more expensive. That means owning property becomes more valuable. And if you're renting it out, guess what? Rents tend to rise with inflation, which means you earn more just for owning an asset that already protects you. Real estate can give you cash flow, appreciation, and stability. A triple combo inflation hates. Now here's a question for you. If you had to choose between owning a property that pays you every month or keeping your money in a savings account, earning almost nothing while prices rise, which one sounds smarter for your future? Drop your choice below. I'm really curious what most people think. Before we jump into the third investment, if you're finding this video helpful so far, make sure you hit the like button. And if you want more videos about protecting your money, building wealth, and getting ahead financially, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. It helps the channel grow, and it lets me know you want more content like this. Also, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. You never know who might need this information right now. Now for the third USA-proof investment. And this one is extremely powerful because it adjusts itself automatically with inflation. I'm talking about Treasury Inflation-Protected Securities, commonly known as TIPS. These aren't regular government bonds. Regular bonds lose value when inflation rises because the interest they pay stays the same while everything else gets more expensive. But TIPS are different. The government literally adjusts their value based on the inflation rate. So if inflation rises, your TIPS automatically increase in value. It's like having an investment that grows bigger every time inflation tries to shrink your purchasing power. A lot of people don't even know tips exist, yet they're one of the simplest ways to protect your money without having to guess what the economy will do next. But here's a thought-provoking question for you. Would you trust the government to protect your money from inflation? Or would you rather rely on something physical like gold, or something profitable like real estate? There's no right or wrong answer. Everyone has different goals. But I want to know your opinion. Leave your answer in the comments. I'll be reading them. Now let's connect everything together because knowing what to invest in is only the first step. The real key is understanding how these three investments balance each other. Gold protects you when people lose trust in the currency. Real estate protects you by rising in value and producing income. And tips protect you directly by adjusting to inflation itself. Together they create a shield, a powerful one that keeps your money from being slowly eaten away year after year without you even noticing. But here's something many people overlook. Inflation doesn't only attack your savings, it attacks your mindset. It makes people panic. It makes them freeze. It makes them think, I'll wait. I'll do something later. But later is exactly how inflation wins. Action, even small action, is how you fight back. You don't have to buy a house tomorrow. You don't have to buy a mountain of gold. You don't need to put every dollar you have into tips. But you can start learning. You can start planning. You can start slowly moving your money into places that don't lose value while the world becomes more expensive. Now let me ask you another question. If you had to choose one of the three investments to start with, gold, real estate, or tips, which one feels most realistic for you right now? Don't overthink it. Just drop your choice in the comments. Your answer might help someone else who's watching and trying to decide too. I also want to drop a little bonus idea here. While the three main investments in this video are strong inflation fighters, there's another area people often overlook: skills. When you invest in a new skill, a certification, or anything that increases your ability to earn more money, that's also a weapon against inflation. Because the more you can earn, the less inflation can limit your life. Skills grow in value. They open doors. They create opportunities. And most importantly, they can't be taken away from you. Now, let's circle back to what really matters. Inflation is not going away anytime soon. Prices rarely go down once they rise. Your savings account isn't protecting you. Holding cash isn't protecting you. Hoping things magically get cheaper isn't protecting you. What protects you is knowledge, action, and investments that work even when the world feels uncertain. Gold, real estate, and tips won't make inflation disappear, but they can make sure your future isn't controlled by it. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the like button right now because it helps this content reach more people who need it. And if you want more videos that break down complex financial topics in simple, clear language, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. And please share this video with at least one friend or family member, someone you care about, because financial protection is something everyone deserves. Before you go, I'll leave you with one final question. What's your biggest fear about the future of money? Is it inflation? Is it recession? Is it not being prepared? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to see your thoughts, and I reply to as many comments as I can. Thanks for watching. And remember, inflation doesn't get to decide your future unless you let it. Take control, stay informed, and keep building your financial strength.